Hello everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz and today is April 3rd. This is the Search Buzz video recap and I hope you all are doing well. We have a bunch of things to share with you, including a Google algorithm update, a lot of COVID-19 changes to Google Search, Google Search Console changes, and much more, so stay tuned. First up, I posted the big Google Webmaster report. I called it the April 2020 Google Webmaster report, discussing everything that happened over the past 30 days or so in search. So if you were sleeping over the past 30 days or so, it's a good way to catch up. I'm not going to go through it all, but definitely take a look at it. I posted it on April 2nd. It will pretty much catch you up on all the more important things related to Google search. And another Google unconfirmed algorithm update that happened earlier this week, actually for the most of the week actually. The tools are going nuts all week long, or earlier this week. And there's lots of chatter in the different forums. So I'm not going to share all the charts this time, but the charts are really much higher than they were previously. And Google has not confirmed any updates. I even asked John Mueller if it's possible that the searcher behavior, if it's changing, could that actually impact the Google search results and the algorithms and so forth? And he said, no, probably not. So I didn't really cover it because it wasn't a solid answer, but I did ask him that in a video that was posted, I think on Wednesday or something, from John Mueller. So if you want to take a look at it, it was one of the first questions we asked on that video, so you don't have to scroll too much through the video. John Mueller was asked this morning on a video, is Google filtering out any sites or web pages or anything around that specific to corona-related searches? And John Mueller said he's not aware of anything like that. He said he doesn't think they would do that. He said they are definitely doing things in search to highlight certain content like statistics around cases and so forth, as well as, you know, certain tips and health facts that you should know about that, including one box results and other boxes in the search results. But in terms of filtering out any search results, Google's not specifically doing any of that, according to John Mueller. He did say that they do have algorithms around search and health, specifically around health, that Google wants to go ahead and promote certain types of websites that are more trustworthy, I guess. And Google's been doing that for a couple years now. That's the only thing that he really said around that. More around Corona and COVID, Google announced this week that they are launching an initiative to help official health organizations become more visible in search. And they did this multiple ways. One is by launching a best practices specifically aimed around health organizations and what they could do, a little document on what they could do to make their sites more visible. Two is they created a new forum, what's called a technical support group, where those who are in these specific organizations could actually get private access to, and then get some more one-on-one support from Google search engineers or whatever. And they will be providing support on a higher level to these official health organizations, not any health website, just official health organizations. And Google also launched in Google Search Console a new feature, a beta feature. Well, first they launched structured data for COVID-19 announcements. There's all this structured data you can actually add to your website, specifically for health and organizations around these topics, such as announcements, closure notices, quarantine guidelines, travel restrictions, drive-through testing center informations, event transitions from offline to online or cancellations, revised hours and shopping restrictions, as well as disease spread statistics and maps. And with that, Google Search Console also launched a new beta tool, which I was just saying, in Search Console, specifically for these health organizations, where they could go ahead and submit a form to give specific information to Google if they don't want to add the structured data to their site, so Google could actually add that information to their site maybe more manually. I haven't used the tool. It's only really for health organizations. So if you are using it, definitely let me know. Google has posted feature snippets, I guess, not in position 1. So I'm not sure how new this is, but it does seem to be new, where Google's testing feature snippets lower down on the page. And there's a lot of new things coming out there. Brody and other people are noticing this. Google said they can look up PageRank scores internally, not the 0 through 10 PageRank score that you are aware of back from the old Toolbar days, but the real actual PageRank scores of a specific URL. They are able to look it up. And Gary from Google basically said that there's rarely ever a case for them to do that, but they are able to look it up. And no, I asked, they won't look up mine. They said no. Google this week released all the videos, or most of the videos, not all the videos, from the Google Webmaster Product Summit from November 2019, I believe. So if you weren't able to go there, Google had a full day conference for SEOs and webmasters, and Google released all those videos related to that. So it's pretty cool to look at those. Google posted some new guidelines around how to use structured data, specifically with JavaScript. A lot of questions that the SEO community had around how to use structured data in JavaScript, and now Google has provided multiple ways, including using Google Tag Manager and custom JavaScript. So definitely take a look at that if you're interested in how that works. Google Search Console has two new features. One is a new email preference feature to let you say, hey, we kind of like a filtering system to filter out which emails you do not want or which emails you do want. So definitely take a look at that. And also Google Search Console launched a new feature to say, you know how you get those snapshots of your performance reports in Google Search? You do a search and Google will like put this box at the top of the results for sites that you have verified access to in Google Search Console and give you the performance report. Some of those times you really don't want to see those performance reports, so Google has a new preference to say which sites you want to see them for and which sites you do not want to see them for. Google Ads launched a new policy around profiting off of sensitive events such as COVID-19 or coronavirus, as well as other events. So if you are doing Google Ads, Google has a new policy to kind of disallowing profiting off of those types of things. Although I heard yesterday that Google may have relaxed those things, so we'll see. But Google Ads has an official new policy around that. Google Ads is also testing a new carousel, the stuff we covered before, but basically a carousel style of Google Ads where you actually swipe through the ads, and I'll include a screenshot in there, hopefully if I remember. A lot of Google My Business stuff, a lot. All right, so Google My Business posted some support and guidelines around what to do in these uncertain timelines, as well as Google Ads offering a $340 million ad grant to small businesses. But a lot of information around support-related stuff around Google My Business for your local business in Google around this Corona stuff. Let me quickly go through some of it. I'm not going to be able to go through every single one, but I'll go through as much as I can. Google Post were disabled earlier this week. Now they're back up and live. So last week we said Google My Business allows you to actually set your business as temporarily closed. That was affecting some businesses in the search results. Now Google said that's not going to affect your business listing in the search results. Even if you're marked as temporarily closed, it's not going to affect your search results. Google also said they have new attributes for dining in versus takeout versus delivery. Obviously, most restaurants or all restaurants should not be dining in these days, but they want to know if you offer takeout and delivery. Google also is showing Discover cards around takeout and delivery. And Google, I forgot to mention this before, but Google Post now has a special button you could click on specifically for COVID-19 related updates for your Google local business. Also today on the Google homepage, I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but it is a stay home, save lives logo, which leads you to a really interesting set of search results for Corona tips from Google. And Bing seems to be testing a new Curvy logo. I'm not sure if this was some type of April Fool's joke or something, but seems to be testing a new Curvy logo. Or maybe it was some type of prank and somebody just got me. But I like it. I do like the Curvy logo as opposed to the sharp edge logo. Any event, we also posted two vlogs, one with Kevin Dory around local SEO versus traditional SEO, Google My Business, and Dawn Anderson around Google BERT. So definitely take a look at those two vlogs. I'll include them later in the thumbnails in the video. In any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. Again, my name is Barry Schwartz, and this is search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at SERoundtable.com over the past week. Today is April 3rd. Hope you all are doing well, healthy, and staying safe. See you guys next week. Actually, I won't. Next week is actually Passover. I will be offline Thursday, Friday, and Saturday completely. I don't think I'll have a video, which is unusual, but I think I will not be posting much at all. I will be offline completely. I don't know if I'll be scheduling stuff. We'll see. I'll let you know later on in the week. But for all those celebrating Passover, everyone have a great Passover, and I'll see you guys.